Hey guys, YouTube World here. Alright, and now as promised, now I'm gonna give you guys my like, live experience thoughts on the Royal Rumble last night. So yeah, I decided to wait until the day to make the video because yeah, if you watched the Royal Rumble last night, like as you could see, like it lasted like pretty long. Like by the time that it ended, by the time that I got out, it was close to 10 p.m. and yeah, by the time I got home, it was close to 11. So yeah, it was just kind of late, and I didn't really want to make a video that late, so yeah, I decided to wait until today to make the video. Alright, but yeah, overall, live last night, I really did have an awesome time at the Royal Rumble. I mean, yeah, I had my NWO shirt on, like you can see in like my channel icon down there. Or like I like changed it to like an NWO style pose. And so yeah, I had like an NWO shirt on, and as you can probably see, I also have like the NWO Wolfpack shirt also. So yeah, I didn't actually wear this one. I wore the white one last night. But yeah, I also do have like a red Wolfpack shirt right here, which I got with the white one. So yeah, but yeah, I really did like have a pretty awesome time at the Royal Rumble last night. I mean, yeah, the atmosphere at Chase Field last night, it was just like really awesome. Like the crowd just like really was just hot as hell for so much stuff last night, and it really did look like pretty good. So yeah, last night it took place at Chase Field, which, like I said, is where the Diamondbacks play baseball. And so yeah, when I heard about that, I was like kind of skeptic. Well, shouldn't say that, but I was kind of like questioning how they were gonna like put up the wrestling arena because, yeah, like I told you guys before, like at Chase Field, like with the baseball field and stuff, it is like actual grass there. So yeah, I was kind of like questioning like how they were gonna be able to cover it up and really like make it into a wrestling arena. Yeah, it got me kind of thinking like back to 1980, back to when like the WWE had like the events at Shea Stadium. Like I'm sure some of you have seen like that match between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant that took place at Shea Stadium. And yeah, like with events like that, like it was really just like the baseball field was just like totally still exposed, and they just like put a wrestling ring in it. So yeah, I was kind of like wondering how this was gonna look for a WWE event. But yeah, they actually did make it look up pretty good last night. Like they were actually able to cover up like most of the grass. Yeah, I mean there was like a part like sort of like toward like the side of the like toward like in the area where the big screen in the stadium is. Yeah, like there was like a little bit of grass like exposed right there, but it didn't matter because that none of the action was going to take place over there. And yeah, the it did actually look pretty good last night. I mean, it did look like bigger than it does like when they're at like the Talking Stick Resort Arena as it is right now, as it is when they usually come to town, where Raw's going to be tonight and SmackDown is tomorrow. So yeah, they did. It did actually look pretty bigger. I mean, it did kind of like feel a little more like WrestleMania. I was like always thinking that if WrestleMania would come here, like this was before WrestleMania 26, that they could possibly have it at Chase Field rather than at the State Farm Arena, that is called now. But yeah, they WrestleMania was at the State Farm Stadium, and yeah, it was kind of got me thinking if they were ever going to have an event at Chase Field. But yeah, they did with the Royal Rumble last night, and it really did look really good. Yeah, I did have like a pretty good view of the ring and the action last night. Like just pull this up real quick. I'll show you guys. Like this is kind of my view of the show. Yeah, I'm sorry about that bright light right there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, when I got to the event last night, when I got in, yeah, it had like that bright light that was just like shining in the section that I was sitting in last night. But I'll try to zoom it in a little bit so to try to get that light out of the way. But yeah, this was my view. I don't know how much you can see that, but yeah, the ring is kind of like in this area right here. Like the ring is just like right there. And so yeah, it had a pretty good view of the ring last night. I mean, it was like close enough, I think. Yeah, like I said, when I got into the arena, like in the section, like that bright light was just like shining in the section I was sitting in, and everybody in that section really was just like going crazy. Like they were just like hating that bright light. Like we kind of like had a little bit of a difficulty like seeing the ring at first. Like it was like shining during the pre-show, and yeah, there were like chants, turn the light off, turn the light off. So yeah, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, it did eventually like dimmed down, and it did go out eventually. So yeah, it wasn't like too much of a problem for the whole show. So yeah, but yeah, I really did like enjoy the show live a lot. Like I said, it did have like just a really awesome atmosphere here. It was just like so unbelievable. And yeah, like I said before, this is now the second Royal Rumble event that I've attended live. I went to Royal Rumble last time it came here in 2013, and yeah, now got to go to it again last night. So yeah, glad that I've now gotten to go to two Royal Rumbles and stuff. Yeah, my brother went with me last night. He couldn't come with me last time it came here, but yeah, he did go with me last night. And yeah, and so yeah, I'm glad that he did get the experience also, because yeah, we've gone to SummerSlam and WrestleMania, and yeah, now we both have gone to the Royal Rumble. Yeah, last time I went over was with my dad, but yeah, last night I went with my brother. So I'm glad that we've gotten the experience the Royal Rumble live now. So yeah, and yeah, just it really was like a pretty great show last night. I mean, I really did like enjoy like pretty much this entire show. Like there really wasn't really anything bad on the show all night, and just yeah, with the atmosphere of the crowd, it just really made it so much better. So yeah, I really did love the show live a lot. So yeah, I guess I'll just talk about the card, how it came off live. So I really didn't get to see, yeah, as I was coming in, like getting into the stadium, like it was like during the pre-show, so I didn't get to see like the first match on the pre-show, which was the match with Bobby Roode and Chad Gable against Rezar and Scott Dawson. I think this was for the Raw Tag Team titles. Could be wrong, but yeah. So yeah, I really didn't get to see much of this match because yeah, this was when I was like trying to get into the stadium last night. But yeah, I was really just able to like see the ending where Bobby Roode and Chad Gable got the win. So yeah, I really can't really talk about that match because I really didn't see it. And then the United States title match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev defending the title against Shinsuke Nakamura. I really didn't get to see a lot of this either because yeah, after this, like as this match was taking place, like after the first match, I went over to get some concessions for me and my brother, and yeah, it was like kind of like moving slow, so I didn't really get to see much of this match. I didn't really get back to my seat until like the ending of this match, where Nakamura was like exposing the turnbuckle, and Lana was on the ring apron, like trying to tell the referee about it, and then yeah, Nakamura went like up to Lana, and then yeah, Rusev tried to charge at Nakamura, but Rusev moved out of the way, and Rusev hit Lana, and Lana got knocked off the apron down to the floor, and apparently I guess Lana like injured her ankle or something, and by that, and then yeah, then like Nakamura capitalized and got the win. So yeah, Nakamura became the new United States champion. So yeah, I can't really talk about that match because I didn't really get to see much of it. But yeah, when Nakamura did get the win, the crowd really did love it. Like yeah, there was just a real big pop when Nakamura won the title. So yeah, I guess like it was a good reception to it. So yeah. Okay, and then the Fatal 4-Way match for the Cruiserweight title with Buddy Murphy, Akira, Tozawa, Hideo, Itami, and Kalisto. I did like I I thought that this was pretty good overall. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I really couldn't get too much into this match because I really don't really. The only one I really know out of you guys is Kalisto. Yeah, I really don't watch the 205, but yeah, this was like pretty good. Like it did have some exciting moments in it. Like there was the moment where like all the three guys on the outside were like going on, and then the fourth guy, I don't remember who it was, but yeah, he jumped like all down to the outside and knocked everybody down, which was a pretty good spot. And stuff, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess like the crowd was overall into this match, yeah, and just yeah, I really like was enjoying what I was seeing, but yeah, just like couldn't really like get totally into it since I really don't know these guys that well. But yeah, and Buddy Murphy ended up getting the win, so yeah, it was yeah, it was like it was a entertaining match, I guess. All right, and then yeah, then after this is when then we did get like the actual start of the real show. Oh yeah, and so yeah, the first match on the actual show. Oh Asuka versus Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This was just a really, really awesome match. I mean, the crowd just was so hot for Becky Lynch right here. Just the pop when Becky Lynch's music hit, it was just so freaking great. Hey, yeah, Becky Lynch has just like become so over, and Asuka really has been like really over as well. I think the crowd like last night they were like cheering Becky Lynch over Asuka, but yeah, I still was like on Asuka's side last night. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we just had like so much excitement in this match. I mean, just like with the near falls and all the submission counters. I mean, the crowd just was so freaking hot for this. This could quite possibly be the best match of the night. Like the crowd was just like so hot for this, and yeah, this was just like filled with so much excitement. Yeah, I just like loved this match. Yeah, I mean, just like some really great back and forth between Becky Lynch and Asuka, and yeah, just like the crowd was hot for this, and yeah, and I think that they did do the right move by having Asuka win the match. Yeah, I mean, there was like some disappointment with Becky Lynch losing, but yeah, they did make up for it later on in the night. So yeah, this was just like such an awesome match, and yeah, the crowd loved it, and yeah, it was. I think it was a good result with Asuka winning. So yeah, really loved that, and yeah, just filled with so much excitement there. Yeah. Then with the SmackDown Women's title on the line, not the SmackDown Women's title, the SmackDown Tag Team titles on the line, with the Bar defending against the Miz and Shane McMahon. Yeah, this was like pretty good. Also, I mean, the crowd just was so hot for Shane and Miz here. But yeah, yeah, there were like the crowd like was really like cheering Sheamus and Cesaro as well. I mean, yeah, this was like this. Yeah, I'm not sure like how good this match was on pay-per-view, but yeah, live like it was like very, very enjoyable. Just like with the atmosphere with the crowd, this just really was like pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the crowd just like whenever like Shane would do some high-flying moves, it was like there like everyone was just like standing, just like in anticipation for it, or and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, there was like the point where like one the Sheamus and Cesaro were on the table and Shane was like gonna dive off the turnbuckle for it, and yeah, the crowd like was really like just like about to lose their shit for that, but then of course like it was like stopped, and then Shane just dove on the outside onto Sheamus and Cesaro. Oh yeah, yeah, and yeah, there was the point where like Shane was gonna do the coast to coast to both the Sheamus and Cesaro. The crowd was just like really going crazy for that about to happen, but yeah, like as Shane like jumped, Cesaro then just caught Shane's legs and spun him around. So yeah, yeah, and then yeah, Miz then eventually then like came and got came to Shane's aid and stuff, and then yeah, at one point like Sheamus when Sheamus accidentally hit Cesaro with the brogue kick, then yeah, Miz then gave uh Sheamus the skull crushing finale. The crowd just went crazy, and then yeah, Shane then and surprisingly did the shooting star press on Cesaro for the win. Yeah, so yeah, I was actually kind of shocked that Shane did the shooting star press. I mean, I thought that move got banned a long time ago. I don't know if they brought it back or something, but yeah, I was like, yeah, the crowd just went nuts when Shane hit that shooting star press, and then yeah, the crowd then like just went crazy when Miz and Shane won the tag title. So yeah, I guess that was a pretty good moment, and yeah, Miz got the moment to celebrate with his dad at ringside. Right, so yeah, I guess it was a good moment, and yeah, just a great pop for Shane and Miz when they won. So yeah, I know that I've seen some reviews for the show, and yeah, I think there are like some people that are kind of getting irritated with Shane, like always trying to be the tough guy here. They're just saying that's getting kind of irritating, which I can understand that. That's seeing like how much older Shane is, and he's still trying to do the stuff that he did it like back like when he was younger, like in the late '90s and the early 2000s and stuff. So I can see their irritation for that. But yeah, live, like just seeing that, it was like just really, really awesome, and especially just with the just like with the crowd behind Shane and stuff, it just like was pretty awesome to experience. So yeah, yeah. So people may have been irritated by that at on pay-per-view, but live it was just like was pretty awesome. So yeah, I thought that this was pretty good with and the crowd really just like made it awesome. So yeah, and then Sasha Banks and well, yeah, Ronda Rousey defending the Raw Women's title against Sasha Banks. Yeah, this was a pretty good. Yeah, the crowd really was like totally behind Sasha last night. I mean, I was cheering Ronda, and yeah, it seemed that like the people may be like kind of getting tired of Ronda Rousey. I really don't know. Oh, but yeah, yeah, I was like totally behind Ronda, and yeah, she did like get her share of cheers here. And yeah, this wasn't as good as the SmackDown Women's title match, but yeah, it was still pretty awesome. Like it did like seem like kind of sloppy at first, but over time that it did get better. Better, yeah, I mean, yeah, there was like a mixed chant of "Let's go Sasha," "Let's go Ronda," and even like with the SmackDown Women's title, there was the same thing: "Let's go Becky," "Let's go Asuka." So yeah, it was just like the people were just like split for the two women's title matches. They were just like chanting for both sides here, and yeah, this was just like a pretty awesome thing live. I mean, yeah, whenever like a Sasha would like had a at a Ronda in her arm breaker or whatever she calls it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was just like everyone was just going crazy. Like they were just like chanting tap tap tap, and yeah, whenever Ronda Rousey got an offense, like the crowd was starting to move, but then like there were some cheers to it. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, it was a pretty good back and forth match. Kind of like just was like they were both trying to get each other to tap out, but then yeah, I think Ronda Rousey uh, Sasha Banks was like targeting Ronda Rousey's arms in this match, and it looked like Ronda Rousey was actually pretty hurt. And then eventually, Sasha Banks got her arms hurt by Ronda. Yeah, but then yeah, in the end, Ronda Rousey got the win, so I was happy to see that. Yeah, I was glad that I got to see Ronda Rousey finally, and yeah, seeing her win was I liked seeing that too. And then yeah, we then did get like the embracement between the two of them after. Yeah, it looked because Sasha was just like standing outside the ring with her back turned. It looked like she was going to attack Ronda last night. And yeah, there were like people that were just really anticipating it, just going attack her, attack her. But then yeah, then just when she walked back, the crowd was like just starting to boo that. But yeah, it was like a pretty good to see last night, and yeah, a good moment to see Ronda Rousey. So yeah, I liked it. And then next up we had the women's Royal Rumble match, and yeah, this was just like filled with a lot of excitement as well. I like it was interesting what the WWE did here. Like since there were like quite a few unannounced entrants for both the women's and the men's Royal Rumble matches, they didn't do what they usually do and like just bring back like old school wrestlers for the surprise entrance. They really didn't do that. They actually like had their surprise entrance be like people from NXT. And yeah, whenever like an NXT entrant came out, the crowd just lost their shit. Like, yeah, the pops for like the NXT stars were just insane last night. Yeah, last night. Yeah, and this was a pretty. I actually like did think that this was a good Royal Rumble match. I really did like it. Like it like what of course like as I just said, the pops for the NXT stars were just like really nuts. Yeah, but yeah, and yeah, really good. Yeah, and yeah, Natalia like was really impressive here. Like she was the number two entrant in this match, and she lasted through through almost an hour, and she lasted like 56 minutes. So yeah, an impressive effort, impressive performance by Natalia there. Yeah, yeah, and just yeah, the crowd just like was really into it. Like when Charlotte came out, like the crowd really was just like wild for Charlotte, and then of course like we had what happened at the end where Lana was the number 28 entrant, and because of what happened earlier in the night with her injuring her ankle when Rusev ran to her, like when she was trying to walk out to the ring, she really couldn't, and then yeah, she ended up like getting attacked by was it not Nia Jax? Yeah, well, yeah, I think Nia Jax attacked Alana. Hana, yeah, and oh yeah, and I should probably also mention like from where I was sitting last night, didn't really like see like the entrance aisle, like where those superstars came out, but I had a good view of the ring. But yeah, we didn't really get like a good view of the uh entrance aisle and stuff. But yeah, yeah, like you could see like as they were like approaching the ring. So yeah, but yeah, and then yeah, then as the officials were like tending to Lana. Then Becky Lynch then came out and just saying she would take her place. And then when she was allowed to fill in, like the crowd once again just went nuts for Becky Lynch. Yeah, and then it then got down to Charlotte and Becky Lynch, and the crowd just like was like crazy for this. And then we really just got down split right down the middle of like we didn't know who was gonna win. But yeah, Becky Lynch ended up going over, and yeah, the pop for Becky Lynch winning the Royal Rumble was just insane. Like, gosh, Becky Lynch is she's probably like the most over woman in the company right now, and yeah, the crowd just loves Becky Lynch. So yeah, I guess like it was a good thing to make up for a Becky Lynch like losing the SmackDown Women's title match, and then yeah, no, I don't know. This may be setting up for Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. Who knows? I mean, I know there are people that still want to see Charlotte face Ronda Rousey as well. And I would like to see it too. See Ronda Rousey get her revenge for what Charlotte did to her at Survivor Series. But yeah, we'll see what they do plan to do for WrestleMania with the women's title and Becky Lynch's title shot. But yeah, really did like this Royal Rumble match live a lot. It was just like full with so much excitement. So yeah, did love it. I thought that it was like a really good with a really awesome atmosphere and pop for Becky Lynch's win. So yeah, so an enjoyable Royal Rumble match. Yeah. Then next up after this, then was the WWE title match between Daniel Bryan defending against AJ Styles, and this was good, but there was a problem with this. Like I've already seen like Wendrick's review of the show, and he says how this match just really wasn't in a good spot for the show because yeah, after like coming off of the Royal Rumble, like everyone was just like kind of like burnt and worn out from it. Like I actually like I could see like there were a lot of people actually getting up after the Royal Rumble, like going to the bathroom or getting concessions or whatever or it was they were doing. So yeah, not everyone actually did get to witness this match, and so yeah, I think that kind of did bring this match down. But yeah, I did like yeah, this was still like a pretty good match overall. Well, yeah, there was still like kind of a mixed chance for this, who were between AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. Yeah, I guess I should talk a little bit about Daniel Bryan and this heel run that he's been going on. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's interesting what they're doing. Like, I guess like their WWE did this to just kind of like change up Daniel Bryan a little bit since he's had the whole yes gimmick going on for like the last 6 years or yeah 5 or 6 years. So yeah, I think there may be some people that are getting kind of tired of it. So I guess WWE just wants to kind of like refreshing Daniel Bryan's character a little. And yeah, Daniel Bryan has just like put the yes movement to rest, and yeah, he's just like saying that he's just trying to improve the world or whatever. So yeah, this could work out. I mean, I'm not quite sure like what they're gonna do with this in the future. I mean, the ending of this match may be setting up for something, but yeah, it could work out. I mean, it'll be interesting to see like where WWE goes with this. But yeah, we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, this was overall a pretty good match right here. I mean, I don't think everyone really did get invested in this. I think probably just as compared to Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles' ability and stuff by their standards, this was like kind of a letdown. I mean, I actually did hear some chants of people saying this is boring. So yeah, there, I think just some people were disappointed with this just because it could have been a lot better by their standards. But yeah, it still was an overall good match. I mean, good back and forth stuff. I mean, it really did make you think AJ Styles would get the win a lot. I mean, when AJ Styles did get the calf crusher on Daniel Bryan, the crowd was just like really like losing their shit for it, like really wanting AJ Styles to win, just like waiting to really just burst out when Daniel Bryan tapped out. But yeah, it didn't happen. And then and then we had the ending with Eric Rowan coming out and like just attacking AJ Styles with the referee down and helping Daniel Bryan get the win. So yeah, Eric Rowan I guess is now the associate of Daniel Bryan. So yeah, I'm not sure like what to think of this. I mean, this could work out. I mean, it's been a while since Eric Rowan has been around, so yeah, I really don't know like what they could do with him. I remember like back when the Wyatt family split up, they were trying to do their own thing with Eric Rowan, and it didn't work out. So yeah, maybe they just want to try something else with him and see if that can work out. So we'll see where it goes. But yeah, it was an interesting thing to see, and so yeah, it was a good match overall. But yeah, it just was in a pretty bad spot given like it was coming off of the Royal Rumble match. So yeah, well that did kind of bring it down, but I still did. It was still a good match overall. So yeah, and then after this, then was the Universal Title match with Brock Lesnar and Finn Balor. The pop for Finn Balor was just insane, and yeah, yeah, and I know that there's a lot of people that really do not want to, are really not caring about Brock Lesnar anymore and really just want him to go. But yeah, I was still glad that I still did get to see him live. I mean, yeah, this is the first time I have gotten to see Brock Lesnar live since he did return in 2012. So yeah, I did like finally getting to see Brock Lesnar. And yeah, this was a pretty good match as well. I mean, yeah, whenever Finn Balor went on offense, like the crowd, how it was just like starting to build up more and more once again. And yeah, I mean, some people are probably going to complain about this match being so short. I mean, this match was only about like 8.5 minutes. So yeah, I think that's one thing people are going to be criticizing about this match is of how short it was. But yeah, it was still like good for the time it lasted. I mean, yeah, I mean, just yeah, the crowd really was behind Finn Balor here, and like Brock Lesnar just with the suplexes and stuff on Finn Balor. Oh, yep. Yeah, and then yeah, it was kind of like a surprising ending, but also kind of a BS ending at the same time because yeah, Brock Lesnar actually did submit Finn Balor, but he did with the Kimura. Like this is just one thing that has always been like nobody. I don't see how anybody could really buy it. I mean, I've talked about it myself before. How the Kimura really is just an actual submission used in mixed martial arts and stuff. Like people need to tap out to that immediately, or else they're going to be going to the hospital. So yeah, I just like because Brock Lesnar always has it on for so long, it really just makes suspending people's disbelief like pretty hard to do. So yeah, that's just kind of a cop out, but yeah, Brock Lesnar got the win. So yeah, not really sure what to expect next. I mean, there are some people that are like my brother was speculating that this could be like building up for Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman finally at WrestleMania, since like Braun Strowman was removed from the match here. So yeah, I'm not sure what they're gonna do with it, given like the winner of the men's Royal Rumble. But yeah, we'll see what happens and how much longer Brock Lesnar will be the Universal Champion for. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it was a good match overall. I mean, not everybody really did get invested into it. Well, at least not for Brock Lesnar. But yeah, people really did love Finn Balor last night. So yeah, it was a good match. And yeah, man, I did like seeing Brock Lesnar live. So yeah, and then we finally got the main event and the men's Royal Rumble match. And oh man, this was just like filled with so much excitement as well. Oh, I think, yeah, I mean, yeah, it started off with Elias as number one, and then number two was the surprise of Jeff Jarrett, and yeah, everyone just like went nuts for Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really the biggest Jeff Jarrett fan. I mean, I really am really not a big fan of Jeff Jarrett at all. But yeah, seeing him live last night in the Royal Rumble was pretty cool, and yeah, we did get like like Elias and Jeff Jarrett like just talking about a duet with each other. I was just so surprised seeing like how many people actually wanted to see the duet between them. Like pretty much the whole stadium just was chanting yes to see the duet between them. Yeah, but then yeah, Elias then like turned on Jeff Jarrett and hit him with the guitar, like just pulling a page out of Jeff Jarrett's book. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, of course, and then like when Kurt Angle's music hit, like the crowd just like went nuts. Like that was just such an awesome moment when Kurt Angle's music came on. The "You Suck" chant, like that was just unbelievable. The pop for Kurt Angle, yeah, I mean that was just so awesome. Yeah, and yeah, just like full of so much excitement. Once again, like just whenever there was like an NXT guy and as an entrant in this match, the crowd just went nuts. But like when a Pete Dunne came out, like the crowd just like went nuts for that. Yeah, it was funny. Like with Titus O'Neil, like like they were like playing off what happened at the Greatest Royal Rumble, where Titus O'Neil slipped under the ring. Like when Titus O'Neil like ran the ring he approached, he like stopped, making sure he didn't slip again, and that was hilarious. And you had like Kurt Hawkins under the ring, and then yeah, Tyson Hill then just crawled back under the ring in the chase after Kurt Hawkins. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention in the women's Royal Rumble match, like they did like pulled like a Kofi Kingston tactic, like with Naomi. Like when Naomi was like about to be eliminated, like she was able to keep her balance on her hands and just do a hand walk back to the ring, yeah. And once again, like in the men's Royal Rumble, they did another thing with Kofi Kingston with like his feet didn't actually touch the floor yet after he was thrown over the top, and he just like rolled with his feet on the apron back over to like the stairs so he could get back into the ring. So yeah, just another Kofi Kingston tactic to avoid elimination. So yeah, they just do one every year, and it wouldn't be the same, yeah. And yeah, there were just like awesome pops for like Johnny Gargano and Aleister Black and Jeff Hardy. The pop for Jeff Hardy was pretty awesome, yeah. And yeah, when Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose both came out, like the crowd just went nuts for that. Just had just such an awesome atmosphere for this Royal Rumble. I can't say that enough. Just the pops in this Royal for the entrance in this Royal Rumble were just absolutely insane. Yeah. And yeah, and John Cena had to be removed from this Royal Rumble because apparently he like suffered an injury or something in a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, John Cena had to be removed from this Royal Rumble. So yeah, I didn't get to see John Cena last night. Yeah, yeah. And then when Baron Corbin came out, everyone was just like totally booing that. Like everybody hates Baron Corbin. And finally, when Braun Strowman came out, everyone just lost their shit. And everyone knew what Baron Corbin was in store for. And yeah, of course, Braun Strowman immediately got rid of Baron Corbin. So yeah, yeah. And then and when we got to the 30th entrant, which of course was supposed to be R-Truth, Nia Jax just attacked R-Truth during his entrance, and just Nia Jackson took over R-Truth's spot in the Royal Rumble, and yeah, everyone just was totally lost their shit with Nia Jax getting in the men's Royal Rumble, and yeah, when like the men just attacked Nia Jax, everyone just like totally went nuts, like the 619 and the RKO, like that stuff, like everyone just totally lost their shit for that. That was just so freaking awesome, and Nia Jax eventually got eliminated. Yeah. And then it eventually like came down to like a Randy Orton, Dolph. Oh yeah, of course, like Bobby Lashley. When Bobby Lashley came out and just then like took out Seth Rollins by like slamming him through the table, the announce table and stuff. And then yeah, Braun Strowman on the outside, like that just was just like everyone just like gave Bobby Lashley crap for that, yeah. Yeah, and then it got down to like just Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins, and yeah, it was just like such a like I knew like it was just gonna be like one of these two winning the Royal Rumble on the last night. So yeah, I was just like really like thinking like just when it came down to two of them, and they both like just kept trying to eliminate each other. It was like who was gonna win, and it looked like like several different points like they both one of them were gonna fall out, but yeah, the both of them were able to hold on, and then it eventually did get to like the apron with both of them on it. And yeah, they both were just like trying to knock each other down, and then eventually Seth Rollins knocked Braun Strowman off, and Braun Strowman got eliminated. So yeah, Seth Rollins won the Royal Rumble. So yeah, I guess this was a pretty awesome moment with Seth Rollins winning the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I'm not sure which champion Seth Rollins will challenge. I'm not sure if he is going to go for the WWE title or the Universal title. Like I said before, they could be setting up something with Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar happening at WrestleMania. So yeah, we're just going to have to see which championship Seth Rollins will challenge for. But yeah, I guess this was a good moment with Seth Rollins becoming the Royal Rumble winner. Yeah, I didn't really get to see any of the celebration because, like, right when Seth Rollins did win, like, me and my brother were just, like, bolted out because, yeah, my brother had to leave because he just had to, like, get home so he could go to bed for work today. So that kind of did. But yeah, it was kind of a little bit of a bummer that I couldn't see any of the celebration. But yeah, at least I did get to see the win. So I guess I really can't complain too much. So yeah, a pretty good, maybe even great Royal Rumble match with the men last night. So yeah. So really did love seeing this Royal Rumble match. And just the pops for like Kurt Angle and the NXT stars that were just like totally insane. So yeah, just really did love the atmosphere of the entire show last night. So yeah, this just really did have an awesome time at the Royal Rumble last night. And so yeah, really I'm glad that I really did get to go to this at Chase Field. Yeah, overall, I would say that this show definitely would say it was better than the 2013 Royal Rumble that I attended before. So yeah, I would definitely say this was a better show. But overall, I do think that I will probably remember going to the 2013 Royal Rumble more, just because like it was like I did get finally get to see The Rock for the first time, and just the moment seeing The Rock there and becoming WWE champion. I mean, that's just was just an unforgettable moment for me, and it's just something I'll never forget. So yeah, I probably will remember this being a part of this Royal Rumble event definitely, but yeah, because like getting to see The Rock and stuff, I'll probably end up remembering 2013 more because of that. But yeah, definitely still did love this show a lot, and it just really was awesome to attend this live. So yeah, I really did enjoy it live, and it really was just an awesome night. So yeah, so yeah, so those are my thoughts on the Royal Rumble live last night. I really did love it. So yeah, and so now I will see how this show did come off on pay per view. We'll see like if it did come off as good or not as good and stuff. So yeah, just gonna need to see. It probably won't be as good, probably because it won't be with the atmosphere of the crowd. But yeah, I'll still definitely enjoy it because I've seen the pay per view some reviews for this show on pay per view, and it did seem like people overall did love it. So yeah, we'll just see if I will enjoy it as much as I did live. So yeah, but all right. So these are my thoughts on how on my live experience last night. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review or this video on my live thoughts. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.